All right, welcome back. This is Justin at Uloha. We're here at 515 Ward Avenue in Honolulu, Hawaii. And we're going to talk today about the 12 essentials. So throughout the world since 1974, mountaineers have been talking about the 10 essentials. So here in Hawaii, we expanded it to 12 because we get really rainy conditions and it gets really slick on trails. So we add spikes. And we've actually sort of divided a few things. We'll talk about that along the way. So the 12 essentials first, you got map and compass. So anywhere you go to throughout the world, I would encourage you to get into your local outfitter and find a map for where you're going. If your cell phone breaks down, that GPS goes out, you would really like to have a map. And a compass will help guide you as well, keep you on that bearing, find your way through the woods when it's dense foliage. All right, next up we've got sun protection. Sun protection is anything from sunscreen, which you can find in your local outfitter as well. We encourage you always to get reef safe sunscreen. Here in Hawaii, it is the only thing we allow. We want to protect our reefs. And sun protection also includes your nice hats. You know, I like my ball cap. I'll oftentimes wear a bandana. Get you a nice lightweight shirt. You know, your Uloha super lightweight long sleeve t-shirt is fantastic. Extra layers would also include, or beyond sun protection, you can use that for your extra layer. You can also, and I would always encourage, you have a rain jacket. Now, it could rain, weather changes all the time, super fast here in Hawaii. So we encourage you to have your rain jacket, have your extra layers, be prepared. Next up is your illumination. Illumination can include anything from just a headlamp or a little flashlight. Illumination can also include a nice solar powered lantern. We would encourage you to make sure you always have at least a headlamp when you're going out or a flashlight, because your phone you should not rely on for illumination. Those unfortunately could die, especially when you're running out of GPS. So make sure you got that map and compass. Make sure you have that illumination beyond your cell phone. Next up, you have your first aid kits. First aid kits can come real small, real big. We encourage you to make sure you have what you need for wherever you're going out, wherever you're adventuring. Next up is your fire starter. Those can be super lightweight, super small stuff. I usually carry a Zippo or a Bic lighter in a plastic bag and one of these fire starters. They're super lightweight, super small. Next up is your repair kit. We like this repair tape. You can even go to duct tape. Also, as far as repair kit, you want your tools. That can be super small, like the Swiss Army knife, or something like your typical Leatherman or your multi-tool. Next up is your extra food. Extra food can be something that you warm up along the way, like these oatmeals. Or I like to just throw a bunch of these bars. A lot of this stuff is pretty yummy. I like to throw this in my bag and just forget about it in case I get hungry anytime or my buddy gets hungry. I've got that stuff ready to go. Extra food. Next up is your emergency shelter. Again, I always have my rain jacket, but I would also carry something. I like this Bivouac by Soul. This is really, really nice. Or at least have an emergency blanket. These are super small. Or a garbage bag could even work. If you got a heavy duty garbage bag, that can be pretty good. Here in Hawaii, we like our shoe spikes. Shoe spikes are a fantastic thing to have. They come in a variety of different sizes. So get into Uloha, get outfitted, get sized. Is there a signaling device? Signaling devices can be anything from a signaling mirror where you want to blind the helicopter guy or whatever, at least long enough for him to see you and find you, or your whistle. Whistles are great to signal people. A lot of times they're built into backpacks. And then finally, water purification. Water purification can come in anything from like this grill water purification setup, or your SteriPen, or there's a ton of them out there now. Sawyer is a very popular one. All the way down to your just simple, these are portable aqua or iodine pills. There's even studies that find that you could even use like bleach to, but you got to study it, make sure you get the right mixture. But have all your 10 or 12 essentials, depending on where you are in the world, at the least the minimum 10. And if you're here in Hawaii, have the 12 essentials that Oahu Search and Rescue encourages people to do. You can go on their website, sign up for the Oahu Search and Rescue Race for Rescue. It's coming up, and give them a donation. Find out about the 12 essentials and get into Uloha to get out there and enjoy yourself.